It made me cry.
This one's wife. Harry is in his element. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. Yesterday, Harry and this one's wife went to a school, and the Daily Mail reported that this one's wife revealed that her daughter, Princess Lilibet, loves to dance as she joined a group of schoolchildren for a boogie. The Duchess of Sussex, 42, spoke to pupils at the Woos Lightway Academy in Abuja about her 2-year-old daughter, who has developed apparently a natural rhythm, while she and Prince Harry joined the children for Jump Up, Turn Around. The BBC reported that while chatting to the students, this one's wife said that Lilibet's favourite class is dancing, adding, maybe it's all the jumping around. She also spoke to the pupils about an exhibition of robot cars coming up, at which point the Duchess suggested she wanted to return to see them. As the Duke and Duchess danced with the children, this one's wife performed a twirl, while Harry's dance moves looked a little less refined, and he pulled an awkward face as he appeared to struggle to keep up. Elsewhere, during the school visit, this one's wife and Harry each addressed the students in a speech. The couple spoke about mental health at the school, supported by their Archwell Foundation, with this one's wife encouraging them to just be honest with each other. Brilliant words, I'm sure you'll all agree, coming from a multimillionaire travelling from a wealthy country to one where there is a greater level of poverty and with considerable more problems than trying to get famous people to show off your jam. Harry also said, if you see your friend in class not smiling, what are you going to do? Are you going to check in on them? Are you going to ask them if they're okay? Because it's okay not to be okay. Handing the microphone to this one's wife, she added, do you see why I married him? He's so smart and so inspiring because he speaks the truth. Laying on some of the schmaltz there, which of course is a benign comment about Harry. It's flattery, it's manipulation. Remember, she's a narcissist, so even when she's saying things which are pleasant and complimentary, she's only actually doing it for the purposes of what works for her, i.e. to control Harry and make her look loving in front of the audience, i.e. facade management. The fact is, Harry isn't that smart. We all know that, but in that moment, of course, she compliments him in order to control him. Harry was at a primary school, or the equivalent, with young children, and therefore was clearly in his element, able to speak to people with a similar level of ability and mindset as himself. So no wonder he was lapping it up when it was time to jump up and turn around. He was thinking, brilliant, something that I can do, something that I understand. In fairness to Harry, as a consequence of the way that he has conducted himself in the past, he is reasonably good at chatting to people and making small talk. It's something he's done a lot of, and he does have a genuine empathy for people in such circumstances. It's just unfortunate, of course, that his conduct and behaviour has been affected by the presence and the manipulations of his wife, which has teased out those aspects of resentment and defiance and argumentativeness that have lurked beneath the surface. But let's have a little look at a piece of footage from Jump Up and Turn Around, because it provides you with another opportunity to understand the narcissist in action. Here's the footage. You can see all the children are enjoying themselves as they're performing the song, and Harry clearly is as well. He's particularly enthused. Remember, he's driven by wanting to engage with the children, and because life is somewhat simple for him. This is something that he actually would genuinely enjoy. For this one's wife, she derives no enjoyment from it. What she does is she performs, because everything that she does is performative. She performs in order to assert control over the children. They're all non-intimate tertiary sources whose reactions to her provide her with some fuel. What is of greater importance to her in this situation is facade management. Look at me. I'm kind. I'm joining in. I'm dancing with the children. I'm a fun, lovable individual. I'm not some cold colonialist like the rest of them. But of course, because we know that she is a narcissist, we know that this is only being done because it supports what she requires. I've seen on social media those of a sugary disposition lauding this tour, completely failing to grasp that the behaviours they are witnessing are those of a narcissist. I noted, for instance, that Dr. Shouty Shola had placed something on Twitter talking about the love between this one's wife and Harry, completely failing to understand that any love that exists in that relationship is entirely one way. She doesn't understand because she doesn't realise that this one's wife is a narcissist. She's probably been told that but won't accept it because she wants to stick with her own agenda. But the fact is, this one's wife doesn't love Harry. She's a narcissist. She has no emotional empathy. I have no emotional empathy. I don't love anybody. I know this. This one's wife, as an unaware narcissist, believes that she loves people because the narcissism tells her that she does, but her conduct demonstrates that she can't. Think about this. How does she often praise her father, laud him, compliment him, talk about how she loved him, and look how she treats him now? That behaviour of disengaging from her father, who had supported her all throughout her life, who had taken on the mantle of being a single parent when Doria disappeared, but now, nothing. That isn't the behaviour of somebody that loves. That is the behaviour of somebody who's in it for themselves. But you see, she believed that she loves her father. She would even probably still say that she does, but that she can't be with him or spend time with him for reasons that she would undoubtedly explain, which would revolve around making him look unpleasant. But the point is that her behaviour always demonstrates the fact that while she believes that she's kind and caring and loving, she actually is not. You'll have noticed in the footage, of course, that this one's wife has to put out a hand towards Harry. Those who don't understand narcissism will say, oh, look, she's so natural, so genuine, so loving. But it isn't. It's again part of that control. It's signalling, he's my possession. I govern him. I control him. You see this repeatedly with this one's wife, with the utilisation of the grip of doom, the way that she prods Harry in the small of his back, yanks on his arm, manoeuvres him around. She puppets him. She treats him like the object that she subconsciously sees him as. And even in this small clip that I've just shown you, we once again see the way that she controls Harry, always nudging him, touching him, pressing him, etc. Harry's very much in his element in this school and clearly enjoying himself. This one's wife is purely there for performative reasons, controlling Harry, controlling those around her. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.